Hi there, this is Margaret and welcome to my YouTube channel Grammar Buzz Learning Made Easy. Hey, thanks for joining me today. And this is a much requested video that I'm bringing for you today. Today we are going to learn about determiners. Well, determiners are really very interesting and very useful. But before we move on to what are determiners, let us quickly look into the lesson objectives for the day. And the lesson objectives for the day aims at helping us to know what are determiners, identifying them, and also helping us to know when to use them. So without any further delay, let us quickly move on with my favorite question, and that is, you know it, right? What are determiners? Yes. To begin with, or to put it simply, determiners are also called determinatives, and they are words that introduces a noun. They are used to clarify what the noun refers to. They are placed before a noun or an adjective that modifies a noun. It's that simple, you see. Determiners or determinatives are words that introduce a noun. They are used to clarify what the noun refers to, and they are placed before a noun or an adjective that modifies it, right? So remember, determiners are words placed in front of a noun to make it clear what the noun refers to. Now that we already know what is the meaning of determiners, the next question that pops up is, what are the determiners in English? Alright, there are basically 4 different types of determiners in English, and they are articles, a and the, demonstratives, this, that, these, those, possessives, my, your, his, her, our, their, and quantifiers like all, few, many, much, more, most, some, and so on. Now let us look into each of these determiners one at a time. And to begin with, it's our articles. So, articles are among the most common of the determiners. There are 3 singular articles, a and the. Articles specify or determine which noun the speaker is referring to. Articles are the most popular type of determiners. The definite article the, meaning the speaker is referring to a specific noun. Yes, the is a definite article, which means that the speaker is referring to a specific noun. The word definite means exact or well defined. Using the word the as a determiner increases the exactness of the subject in a sentence. For example, the apple fell from the tree. The apple fell from the tree. In this sentence, the determiner the is used before the noun apple and tree that refers to a specific apple that fell from a specific tree. So it is specifying or referring to a particular noun, that is apple, and a particular tree, right? On the other hand, a and an are indefinite articles. A and an are indefinite articles and are used when you are talking about a general version of the noun, which means that the noun they precede isn't an exact person, place, or thing. Rather, the article creates a more generalized noun. Use the indefinite article a and an when talking about something for the first time or when you are non-specific. Yes, remember that. You use the indefinite article a or an while talking about something for the first time or when you are non-specific. Take a look at the following example. An apple fell from the tree. An apple fell from the tree. In this sentence, the determiner an does not refer to any particular or specific apple. It makes the noun apple more generalized. So, the, a, and an are articles that's of the purpose of determiners. Simple so far, right? Okay, let's move on with the next determiner, that is demonstratives. Well, demonstrators or demonstratives serve as determiners that tell us the location of a noun. Yes, demonstrative pronouns can serve as determiners. They are used to point at something specific within a sentence. They draw attention on the nouns that they replace. Demonstratives are used in a situation in which the speaker can point to the item they mean, making them even more specific than a definite article. Words like this, that, these, and those are demonstratives. This and these refers to items nearby. That and those refer to items far away. Note also, this and that are singular while these and those are plural. Take for example the sentence, do these pictures go in the photo album? Do these pictures go in the photo album? Here the demonstrative these is used to point specifically at some particular pictures. Note, it also comes before the noun pictures. We already know that determiners always come before nouns. So these in this sentence is a demonstrative that serves the purpose of a determiner. And these is a plural demonstrative. I think you're quite getting the hang of this. Moving on with the next determiner, that is possessives. Well, when referring to a noun that belongs to someone or something, you can use possessive pronouns to show ownership. Possessive pronouns such as my, your, his, her, our, their can be used as determiners. Possessive pronouns are words that are used to show ownership or belonging. A possessive determiner provides context in a sentence because it informs the reader what belongs to the subject. Let's take the example of coffee. Your coffee is on the counter. Your coffee is on the counter. Here we have used the possessive your to point out the coffee that belongs to you. Note, the possessive your comes before the noun coffee. A possessive determiner shows the ownership of noun that falls under the category of determiners. Simple so far, right? Good job. And here we move on with our next determiner, that is quantifiers. Yes, quantifiers are determiners that state how many or how much. Quantifiers are words like some, few, little, much, more, many. They indicate how much or how little of the noun is being used. That is, they quantify or help us to measure the amount of the noun. And what does our example say? It says, we have little milk in the refrigerator. We have little milk in the refrigerator. Here little determines or tells us about the amount or quantity of the noun milk. Note, it also comes before the noun milk, as we already know that determiners always come before nouns. So little in this sentence is a quantifier that serves the purpose of a determiner. Well, now that we already know the different types of determiners, it's time for us to know how should we choose which determiner to use. So using determiners correctly is important. How should you choose which determiner to use? Hey, this is an important question though. It's helpful to remember a few rules, you see. And all that you need to remember is, determiners always come before a noun, not after. they are required with singular nouns. And with singular nouns generally, we use indefinite articles a or an. Right? This is all that you need to remember about using determiners correctly. Determiners always come before a noun, not after. They are required with singular nouns, and with singular nouns generally we use indefinite articles a or an. Well, now it's time for us to remember something. And what do we need to remember? Hey, don't get worried. All that we need to remember is determiners or determinatives are words that introduce a noun, and they are placed before a noun or an adjective that modifies a noun. Well, that's it. And you can really pat yourself because you're on to the section of practice time. Yes, it's practice time. So this is how it works. I will be showing you a sentence, and you know what? You have to identify the determiner in the sentence. And here we go. Here comes a first sentence. It says, have you got any sugar? Have you got any sugar? Hey, which is the determiner in this sentence? Can you spot it? And can you identify the type of determiner it is? I think you already have, and you are right. It is any. And any is a quantifier. Good job. And here comes the next one for you. It says, could you bring me those books I left in the garden? Could you bring me those books I left in the garden? What about this one? So which is the determiner in this sentence, and what type is it? Can you identify it? Can you? Well, I think you have done it, and it's those. And those is a demonstrative. Well done. And here we go on to the next sentence, and it is, my turtle Lush plays in my lap. My turtle Lush plays in my lap. Hey, what about this one? What do you think? Which is the determiner in this sentence? Can you spot it? I think you already have, and you remember, you also need to identify it. Well, it is my, and my is a possessive. Well done. Great job. It's a possessive. And moving on to our next sentence, and that is, the doctor advised me to eat an apple every morning. The doctor advised me to eat an apple every morning. Hey, what about this sentence? Can you spot the determiners? Yes, that's a hint. Determiners. So what do you think? Have you got it all right? I think you have, and you are quite right. It is the and an. Yes, and they are articles. Good job. And here comes our last sentence, and it is, his bike is in the front yard. His bike is in the front yard. Hey, what about this one? Have you got it all right? Have you identified it? I think you have. Great job, and it is his. Well done. And what type of determiner is this? Well, it is a possessive. Bravo, well done. Hey, that was a real fantastic job. Hey, I hope that this video helped you understand what are determiners and how we use them. If you have any questions at all, you know what to do. Just pop them in the comment box and I'll get back to you. Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, share, press the bell icon and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. So this is Margaret signing off for today. Take care of yourself and bye.